Mike Barlack here to entertain you after a 12-hour shift with the help of Molly Hatchet. How many times must the good man die? How many times will the children cry over the suffering and sadness? Oh, stop the madness. Oh, stop the madness. Amazing how an old song can still hold relevancy. How many times must a good man die? What does that make me think of? It pertains to the world right now. Oh yeah, the 13 soldiers, American soldiers that perished, that Nancy and the Biden administration just didn't have time for. How many times must the children cry? What does that mean? Oh yeah, the human trafficking victims, many of the real victims, not the BS victims. Yeah, the Biden administration has no time for real victims of inhumanity. They're too busy trying to get money for make-believe victims. Reparations, for example. Yeah, make-believe victims. Victims that support one narrative and one agenda. That's all the Biden administration has time for. I was watching MTD Business News on my break this evening, and when both sides are worried about how their decisions will affect and look to voters, shit's getting real. Who else misses the Trump-era energy independence? Trump said years ago, the American citizens are getting a raw deal. That's right, it's a raw deal. And he was right. Oh, God. So in addition to Molly Hatchet, the cassettes I listened to today at work, I also listened to Eric Johnson, 1986, an album called Tones. He's primarily known as a guitarist. Cliffs of a Dove, I think, is the most popular track of his. He's primarily known as a guitarist, instrumental, electric guitar stuff. But his singing voice is very similar to Canadian singer-songwriter Bryan Adams. He does have a YouTube channel, and he's been on Rick Beato a couple times. So Eric Johnson. I like these. I like finding these tapes at the Goodwill Salvation Army. It gives me opportunity to discover music that I may not have otherwise discovered. All right, well, after a 12-hour shift, time for me to go home. Mike Perlak, thank you for your time.